Hello and welcome to my channel. I go by Lily and this is my March reads video. Now this may not be a long list as at the time I'm writing this I've only read one series and it's a Danmei, which is why I've only read one this month, but let's get into it. Heaven Official's Blessing. I've read 1 through 4 so far. Volume 5 is on the way, so I probably will add a little more at the end. I watched the animation. I can't really actually remember what the name of the animations are called. I was sucked in. I had really enjoyed the husky and the white cat and wanted more, so I went to Indigo. They had a 3 for 2. I grabbed all I could of the Heaven Official's Blessing. I will say it's a bit more tame than Husky. There's still death and a lot of awful stuff, but it's a little less detailed and there's no like mature adult stuff. From what I've heard, there is implications later, but nothing graphic. I couldn't put it down. I've spent most of the month reading this, and I think it's a good starter for Danmei. Ghosts, gods, and lots of other supernatural stuff. It's definitely a slow burn, but it doesn't take away from the story. I do enjoy where the main couple are together. Whether it's some sort of investigation or just being around the shrine. I do find myself drifting a bit when they aren't together. I do really enjoy this series a lot. I read volume 5 at the end of the month, and why do they have to leave on cliffhangers? I really enjoy the story a lot. Once I start reading, I really don't want to stop. I'm really enjoying the story arc that we're in right now. It kind of feels like the final arc kind of thing. Unless they do little different things to wrap up some little things, but it really feels like we're going to some big story points during this point in the story, and I just want to know. I really can't wait for volume 6 and the rest of the series to come out. I will probably hold off for a while and maybe just reread the whole thing once all the volumes are out, since I really hate waiting. Disney's Beauty and the Beast, The Beast Tale. It's not a very long volume, but I quite enjoyed it. It tells the Beast side, which at first I found him very selfish, and how the Enchantress describes him is really spot on. I feel really awful for the rest of the people in the castle. His actions caused them to be that way, then more so that he was always thinking about himself in terms of the curse. He was cursed. He had to live with this and didn't try. Now, it does go into the background as to why he is the way he is, and if that had been different, he would have grown up differently. I do feel bad for him. Also, that he found someone to help him see life a bit differently. There is another volume for Belle's point of view as well. If the library has it, I may check it out, but I probably won't pick it up physically. Sailor Moon. I read volume 1. Now, I watched Sailor Moon as a child. I still have a lot of DVDs and VHS from when I was younger of Sailor Moon. It was a favorite of mine. However, I never read the manga. I will say some stuff that didn't age very well. Like, the one side character is called Creepy for just being an otaku, while on the same page, Sailor Moon is called a glutton, and if she's really a girl. And Sailor Moon getting drunk at a party after she thought it was Juice and Tuxedo Mask kissing her while she is passed out. I'm on the fence about picking up the rest. I do love Sailor Moon though. I'm quite torn. I'm not in a rush to pick up the rest. maybe if I find them cheap. If not, I'm fine with just volume 1. Cross-dressing villainess Cecilia Sylvie. I reread volumes 1 and 2, and the library app had volume 3, so I was so excited to read it. I really enjoyed the story. I think it's really funny, but has its serious moments too. They're still setting up. We haven't met all of the characters yet. They talk about a couple characters that the main character didn't get to play their roots, so she's completely in the dark about them. Of course, they leave off on not quite a cliffhanger, but we're getting to a part that may give us more information, and they're like, nope, you have to wait until the next one. I will of course be picking up more of these volumes. The Princess of Convenient Plot Devices. The library app got volume 1 and I rushed to read it. I will say it was better than I expected. I kind of thought it would be a bit more funny. I mean, it does have its moments, however, it's more on the serious side for the most part. There's a lot of politics involved, not to where it's the whole story, but the characters are shaped around the ways the country work. I really enjoyed it. I really want to read more. Sadly, there's only 1 volume out at the moment. I will definitely pick this up physically. It's kinda a typical villainous type, but just almost all of the male characters like other male characters. Sotus. I hope I'm saying that right. The library app had volume 1 and I had seen a lot of people picking this up. I was quite excited to read it. Sadly, I didn't like it as much as I hoped. I went into it pretty much blind, and I'll spoil a little bit. It's set in a university setting and there's a lot of hazing for the freshmen. I think that is my biggest dislike about it. Like, they're trying to get us to see it from both sides, but I just don't like it. I won't pick this up physically, but I may keep reading if the library keeps picking it up. Thank you for watching my March Reads video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. What did you read in March, or whatever month you're watching this at? I hope you have a wonderful day and see you in the next one.